Champions League continues tomorrow. Spurs taking on Leipzig. Spurs go into the tie as the underdog, 6-5 according to the bookies, to advance to the quarterfinals. Of course, bad news today for Jose Mourinho, already struggling with injuries. Son out for what it looks like the rest of the season with a fractured arm. Leipzig, legitimate favourites for you, Craig?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was a little bit slow after the winter break for them, but they've certainly picked up of late. Although Tottenham won at the weekend, it was the game that Son got injured in. It was a great game, very open. But I keep bringing this same thing back up with Tottenham. And particularly now there's no focal point up front. There's nobody to sort of hold it up and work off of. Probably going to be Lucas Moura up there. Is that too often I've seen Spurs under a bit of pressure just lump the ball up. And they've given possession to teams back quite easily. Hence the Villa game was quite open. Now, you do that to Leipzig, in my opinion, with the players they've got. That's going to be big trouble for them, even for Tottenham at home. So I'm struggling to see over the two games how this Tottenham side in its current format goes through. Spurs,
of course, not the only side in this tie with players missing. Leipzig with some significant members of their squad not in.
Yeah, no question about it. Starting, for me, the biggest one of all, Dayot Upamecano, one of the best centre backs in the world, in my opinion. He's suspended for the first leg. Also, other alternatives at the back they could have turned to, like Konate, like Willy Orban, who's been out for a long time. Tyler Adams, of course, also out in midfield. So Nagelsmann himself is pretty stretched, at least for this first leg, and that's going to make, I think, for an interesting encounter.
What sort of encounter are you expecting, Stevie?
I think this is going to be tight. Listen, Leipzig are sat in a good position in the Bundesliga. They probably should have beaten Bayern recently. But they're not getting the results that they need. And guess what? Tottenham, as bad as you think they may have been, are getting results. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You know, you can play as well as you want and still win, or as bad as you want and still win. That's exactly what Tottenham have been doing. Saying that, I'm going to go with Leipzig because of Timo Werner. Listen, I think if you switch Timo Werner into Tottenham's side, that would make them, for me, favourites. But guess what? He's playing for Leipzig, so I'll go with Leipzig over the two games.
Gab, who you got?
I think it's very close. I think over the two games, I'm going to lean Leipzig, just simply because Leipzig also have the individuals, obviously Werner, but also possibly Dani Olmo if they find the right role for him to go and break down a low block.
Craig?
I'm just leaning towards Leipzig over the two legs.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.